Oh, man. I don't think I felt this good in a long, long while. The pleased groan of a stegosaur next to me echoes the sentiment. I think I'm in paradise and I haven't even had a chance to try an onsen yet. Rosa sucks her teeth before turning a page on a small magazine she has in her hands. Honestly, hermana, you keep talking about that. It sounds just like an overly bubbly hot tub. No, Rosa! It's about the atmosphere, the setting. Imagine sitting in an onsen while outside, pure and just like you're the protagonist of a story. You mean anime, or Stella? You want to do that because you've seen it almost every anime I watch. Bathing culture is around the world, you know. It will be fun. Just to see what it's just like what we're doing here. That's a stretch. What we're really doing here is sit on our butts with a cosmetologist working our feet for pedicures. Cosmetologists. Granted, that was after the scalp massage and hair cleaning. After our little outing last week to relax after that concert at the Sorted Gardens. Jesus fucking Christ, what a statement. What a conditional. The three of us wandered around Volcataire for a few hours. There was much commiserating with Boba. Maybe some ice cream. Maybe? You've already done it. How do you know maybe? And a little knick-knack stuff that Stella dragged us off for some anime stores she knew about. I don't know, man. My little purchases notwithstanding from the place. Turned out to be a neat way to explore the town and get to know it a little better. Rosa was the one who found out about this little boutique. And now we're here, days after, letting ourselves be pampered. I don't think I've ever let anyone massage my feet, much less get a pedicure. I think the feet massage is more invasive than the pedicure, because the pedicure is usually just like they trim your nails. Right? Or is it more like general care? I wouldn't know. Though I don't think anyone has ever worked with a simian. There may have been a slight jump scare when someone grabbed my foot and I grabbed my foot. I can't help it, it's a reflex. I mean, I imagine it would be. It's a great way to stop yourself from falling if it's reflexive instead of you having to think about it. So, Anna, how are things? Things? Oh, you know, that's what I mean. Things. Right, Rosa's the kind of person who's not willing to really dig into what happened between Anna and myself. One day, she made it clear she would support me, but not proud of what's going on. Words for family, business stays with family until you need to share it. Honestly, I love her for that. Stella, though. I think he's being a jerk about it. Crosses her arms. Oh. Man, you can't cross your arms when you're reclining in a chair. You just look like a goober. Your brother's been a pain in the butt since that rooftop shouting match between the two of you. There's a slight hiss from the ankylosaur beside me as Rosa shakes her head. So I'm out there on opposite ends of now to address this little Mous family drama. What a mess I've made for us all. He's fine. We can just let it go, Stella. Don't need to bring him out. This is our time. Stop talking about my brother when I'm trying to get my feet rubbed. Gosh. Rosa trips in agreement. The daughters have all been disciplined by Director Spear, Stella. Why the fuck? Come on. No need to hold a grudge. No, Stella. The slight off from a lime green beak says otherwise, but she keeps it back with a slight frown. I'm glad it's only slight. Also slight twice. Fuck you! Despite the differences, I'm glad that both of them are on my side through all this. There's not been anything from my friends besides steady confidence in me and what I've done in my brother's antics. Honestly, it's the most I've ever gotten from any of your sort of friends. Okay, now why does it feel weird when I think about it? Anna? Yeah, Stella? Do you ever do grooming stuff? Because you're, like, eat the bugs? Rosa mutters something in Spanish, singing into a chair, tuning us out. I told her our weak companions, like, yeah, it's kind of natural to do. Do you think they have that service here? Oh, hell no, no place without for that. Something all families do. Close friends, maybe? It's like asking someone to watch your scrotum. Like, Jesus Christ, that's something you do yourself. Or you get your mom to do if you really have to. You don't just go to a place and they do it. Ugh. My grandma doesn't think about the idea of some stranger getting into my fur and... Ugh, no fucking thanks. The comb is the limit. They get the nibble on the fleas on the comb, but that's it. Stella considers that for a few more seconds. Before nodding. Oh, would you mind? I mean, if it's rude, ask if I can do it. Do you even know what the fuck to do? Rosa shifts slightly to peer from the side. Again, with I know you're saying lightly, but you mean slightly. You want to say slightly. You want to backpedal your fucking actions like a loser. And I'm pretty sure I've never seen such a wide-eyed look on it before. Frankly, the question catches me off guard, too. I briefly consider what it would be like to groom like that in public. Or by a dinosaur. We are in a salon, I guess. And some people don't do this because it makes them feel vulnerable, too. I guess Stella's one of my better friends going in my own room. Why the fuck would Stella want to do this? Is she culturally appropriating your monkey culture? Goddamn. A shift slightly. Somewhat caught off guard and somewhat curious in equal measure. It has been a good while since I got a good fur picking with my ongoing thing with my brother. Man, it really sucks. This whole thing relies on someone else being your friend. It's almost like monkey together strong. Mom is really too far to do anything about it. Am I really okay with her doing this? I mean, it's not like she's giving me an indication that she would give me trouble if I did. I think it'd be okay. If you'd be like gentle, yeah. Just be gentle. Just be careful. Just don't pick any hairs. Don't eat my dandruff. That's mine. That's my dandruff. Stella beams at me. Reassuring smile firmly planted. Oh, you know it, girlfriend. Okay, that actually makes me feel better. Rosa simply says befuddled behind the stagger. Rosa's like, what the fuck is this weirdo doing? You're not a monkey. You can't just start grooming someone. So I'll extend my arm until they further Stella out her chest. Booba. And Boba. With our seats situated so close together, it's really easy things to do. The lime green warrior hummed delightfully before reaching up with both hands and playing it along my fur. The claws start to jag my fur gently, going over it with small scratches. Ooh, that feels nice. I imagine it would. I imagine it'd be nice, you know, like you know, a good scratch, but a little gentler. Same way that like when you scratch a dog, you know, they start kicking. Gosh, I love scratch a doggy, and then they start kicking their back leg. They're like, oh yeah, baby, oh yeah. I've been able to bite that spot in weeks. In weeks, I say. Just love it. Oh, man, I love dogs. They're great. I love cats, too. I love when cats okay with you. Give me little pat-pats. Little pat-pats. Oh, so fucking cute. My friend hums as she actually does some really fantastic work, even if she's unpracticed. Her delicate touches like magic. It's like she knows how to put together gunpla. It's actually enough to make me melt more than any other treatment I've seen so far here. Like, I would complain, but like, if she actually owns like gunpla shit, I imagine that her dexterity is pretty good. Stella seems fully into it, too, by the way her tail's tapping against the floor between our chairs. She's all like, I'm doing the anime! Shouldn't there be anime where this happens? Or is Japan just dinosaurs, considering they're an, you know, a monoculture? Monoethnicity or whatever it was called. They are ethnically cleansed. After a few minutes of no obvious sign the Stega was in danger of messing up, Rosa let a small smile creep across her snout. I eventually close my eyes and settle in, letting my mind fade in the quietness of the room. Only soft turning of a book's pages gives any indication Rosa's there. She's not turning the book, she's turning pages. Well, then the pedicure, I'm going for the three of us. I like how there's three other people here, and you're doing something you're supposed to do in the comfort of your own home. It's like you're jerking off in public, man. Like, I don't care how private this is. Those people are like, ugh, look at these fucking goobers. Oh, ugh. Man, I can fall asleep like this. That almost happens as my consciousness starts to fade at sleepy time junction. Man, last night, right, I almost fell asleep like 3 fucking times. And I kept going, wait a minute, I'm about to fall asleep. And then I woke back up again. Ah, I hate that. So comfy, I could just... My phone vibrates in my pockets, causing my eyes to snap open. Seriously, now? The hand, not being pickling by my friend, fumbles for the little squares. I love it. I like how you fumble with the fumble grasp. Muscles flopping loose with relaxation. Why not from the relaxation? More importantly, I hope it's the pocket that's not part of the hand, so you have to, like, reach over yourself. Like, it sucks to reach into the other pocket with your other hand, you know? Actually, if you reach into the other pocket with your other hand, you're reaching into this right pocket with the right hand. When I managed to bring it up, I have a conversation with whoever's trying to ruse my day. Or is it? Listen, I don't know who this is. I'm gonna go back to have a good time now. The other line is quiet for a few more seconds. When the voice finally come through, it's laden with no little amount of confusion. Oh God, it's Mom. Anna, what are you doing? My muscles instantly tense up. I sit up straight from a reclined position, whip my arm away from Stella's shock. Mom! Mother, stando! Mama, stando. Earlier that day, nobody fucking cares. Fuck this week in particular, and I mean it. Of all the times I decided to be hot... Hold on, we need a different song right now. I kind of want that jazzy theme. Of all the times it had to be hard, it's the 1 week where we have to work every single day after school to fix the gardens that were trampled by everyone else. I mean, technically speaking, yeah, you did cause it, but you didn't, like, cause it. I hate that I can click the fucking thing. God, just fuck me up. It would have been fine if it was normal work, but Rosa was an absolute slave driver for most of it. Not to mention my sister. Fucking hell, the whole week she's been up everyone's ass about to keep working without many breaks. Ugh. It's only thanks to Scylla we got any moments to hydrate. It feels like whatever goodwill I have with Annie has run out, and the pop-up concert was the final straw. Whatever, I just don't care anymore. She can be a bitch all she wants, but the success the worm drama saw from it echoed throughout the school. It seemed that the ridicule from earlier this year has all but vanished from public view, and the newfound fame has propelled them forward. Trish can't believe that the plan worked so well, and I don't blame her, honestly. It's not every day that you go from nothing to something. Hey! Why would you reference that piece of shit? You're so much better than that. Holy. Fang is ecstatic. It's nice to see her. It's nice to see them in good spirits. The band's frontrunner really rocked the school with their guitar playing and got a chance to sign, even with the strange car-fueled lyrics. Speaking of car-fueled, Rita's not enjoyed the band's climb in fame amongst the student body. If anything, he seemed conflicted about it. I've noticed that the way he looks at Anna, or when Trish talks about that concert in particular. Maybe his heart isn't in the band, or something else is troubling him. Is he feeling guilty for destroying the place that the girls made? Is it that he's suddenly getting call-outs and acknowledgments from class and hallways? He can't deal drugs like this! How am I supposed to make money? Everyone knows who I am! I thought everyone already knew who you were. I guess. Why should I care? Rita's capable of taking care of himself. If he wanted to talk about it, he would have already. Trish's approach has been to bask in the limelight, and Fang's been neutral on the outside while bursting on the inside. I have more important things to think about than writing about it. And I have more important things to think about in my own writing of their coattails. I'm enjoying my vidya and some peace and quiet in the apartment without my sibling nagging me to death. Luckily, she's off today to hang out with the rest of the gardening club in which she dubbed a girls' spa day, or whatever the fuck that means. I don't speak Burby. Regardless, today is me, myself, and only fucking I. God damn it, Anon, stop masturbating! With my sister gone and a week ahead of nothing important to do, which is why I'm only wearing my boxes. I have a liter, Anon, that's called a quarter gallon of soda in my hand, and I'm going to binge play Rock Ring until I can't feel my fingers. Finally, the one death legendary run is back on the menu. I think I managed to get to the multiplayer lobby for a match before I heard my phone start going off. Who the fuck is playing the original Rock Ring? I mean, admittedly, probably he's playing the latest one. He's probably bitching about Infinity and all that. Son of a bitch! A growl bubbles out as soon as I look at the screen. Who the hell calls it? Oh, it's 10 in the morning. That's actually kind of reasonable. Still not going to tell anyone who wants me to do something that they can go pound sand. I flick the phone to left before shoving it onto my shoulder, gluing the screen to my face, and getting dropped properly on the mat. Some fuckstick just took the weather and let me just... Hello, who is this? A snort of disbelief colors the other on the line. Seriously, dude, do you not have caller ID? My game suddenly goes forgotten as I nearly dropped it. Frank! Yeah? There's a silence on the line. I think they shrug. The terror realized the mistake for grunting. Okay, it should be obvious if you took a second to look at caller ID. What the hell are you up to? I look at my half-naked self, the whole liter of radioactive green soda in hand. Oh, you're drinking that kind of soda. Damn, dude. What the fuck? And a console controller in the other. Wait, why are you holding onto the bottle? I thought you were holding onto the controller. That takes two hands, buddy. Although I imagine Anon is a master of the one-handed grip. Nothing? Nothing. Good. The faint crackle of static is enough to make me wince. Rings out before they continue. My parents have some dumbass get-together for people today. I don't want to be forced to interact with good people and act polite for a bunch of dickheads who would rather try to suck Dad's dick for being the commissioner. Even without seeing them, I can imagine the sheer disgust, accompanied by eye rolls and air quotes. The image makes you chuckle a bit. Yeah, I know you're managing with that. Yeah, I said no, but I was gonna go study today. Even grab my guitar to make it look plausible. Study? What the fuck do you mean, study? I know you have music class, but they are not buying that you need to study for that with a guitar. When I mentioned your sister, they bought it. The thought of Anna made me grunt in acknowledgement. She would be a good tutor for just about anyone. And it seems like Miss Aaron also knows her, so that would work. I guess they did buy it. So where are you heading? Trisha's place, Reed. Nope, Reed and Trisha are both busy with their families, so I'm going to your place instead. Oh, well, that's it. Wait, is that my place? Yeah, I'm about 20 minutes away. Roll out the red carpet for me, Dweeb. See you soon. Fuck away! Ah, too late. They hung it before I got a chance to say anything else. Oh god, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh god. My friend, whom I consider hot, is on their way to my apartment and I'm only my 10 boxes. Well, I have seen some vid up, and Adam, no time to delude yourself like that. I let out a string of curses as I built upwards and get to cleaning up the living room. There's a stream of grognard shitting on me in the chat for the match, but I just turn your console off, but I leave that abandoned. But I leave abandon that shit pronto. 1 liter of soda in hand, I start to frantically wipe at the table with a paper towel I had on hand, in case I spilled the soda on the controller like in the past. Task complete, I grab the pillows around me and start to put them back on the couch. We're organizing crap, I strewn around. Why do we have so many of these goddamn things? Who needs all these decorative throw pillows? Who needs these? Why are women like this? All they do is buy throw pillows. God. They're fun. They're a great way to like support your back or make a little fort or build a little wall you can lean on Roman style. Come on, throw pillows are great. Everyone needs decorative pillows. After a minute of task marginally completed, I sprint back to my room and grab my pants. Things start to get frustrating, as I only barely managed to stop putting them. Why the hell can't I do this? Oh, there's a soda bottle. My God, fuck you, motherfucker! Growling and chucking the thing out of my bed, I yank my pants on before throwing on my shirt and jacket. Numbers 23 and 14 will do today. Okay, that's about 4 minutes so far. I should have plenty of time to run around and clean anything else for thanks. Knock, knock. Who is it? It's the United States. Oh fuck, we're pulling up the GIF. I like that fucking goddamn. Hold up, please, please. Un momento.
Knock, knock. It's the United States.
Oh shit! I forgot to turn the screen back on. This happens from time to time. I usually turn it back on when I'm normal, but here. God, fuck! I keep clicking it because I like having it tossed out so I know that it's whatever. Okay, it's about 4 minutes so far. Okay, here, quick. Just pause it if you need to. Pause it if you need to. Oh no, you can see the search bar. And that I've clicked these buttons instead of using chapter index like a chad. I'm too handsome. Knock, knock. For Christ's sake, who is here now? Anon, I just told you who was here.
It's the United States.
Goddamn. Grumbling all the way over, I get to the front door and swing it open. Ready to shut down any sort of door-to-door salesman. Instead, I'm greeted by the sight of a teal terror with leaning on one leg with a guitar case in hand. The amber eyes. Wow, they're gonna say that amber eyes are quirking upwards before they use the free subtweet. Frank, you said, yeah, 20 minutes. I was more like 5 minutes over the time I called it. Figured I'd make a good surprise and catch you off guard. Why would you do that? Because it'd be funny. Jesus. What a way to help me prepare for your sudden arrival thing. So surprised that they came over so readily. Might be a funny thing if they actually wanted to head over here in the first place instead of hanging out with Treasure Raid. Like, what if they hit me up first over anyone else? Oh yeah, he wants to be first instead of like down the line of calls. Allow cough rings from a friend rings out. Mumbles haven't come up as much, or then again I've been skipping so fucking much. I might have missed all the mumbles. So you gonna let me in or what? Oh yeah, yeah, sorry, Kevin. Fang nods before stepping through, brushing past me to look around the Mous abode. Truthfully, there isn't much. Small collection of furniture. Why are you describing your goddamn house? We've already had your house described to us. It's a really weird time to introduce your house as a character this deep in. We're 12 chapters, we're like halfway. Nice. The couch really screams divorce to dad. More like a good-looking home. You rescue furniture out here in California? What good Samaritans you are. Good simians you are. Har! I shrug as I awkwardly stand in place. Not that I have had many friends stay over my place for an extended period of time. Not that I have had any friends stay over at my place for an extended period of time. But the thought of someone that I find myself thinking of more often than not is a bit weird. Not bad per se, but more like the fact that it's me and Fang alone. Alert. Alert! Wait a minute. Hold up. Listen, we need to talk about this. Is this straight? Are we being straight right now? Are we straight? Are we weird? God damn it, that pan flag looks so gay. The female detected. Alone, together in apartment. Activate Bill Withers track 3. Track compilation number 3. Careful optimism of physical contact. All I want to say, right, is I kind of like the fact that Anon's, like, just fucking stupid. Right? It's the opposite of what's happening with Reed and the other person. But I do like that Anon's, like, actually, like, you know, she's pretty hot, you know? I look at her and go, ooh, that's hot. Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up! Something especially stupid and thematic started to try and autoplay in my almost one-track mind. Fang took up the rest of the couch, idly kicking one leg over and giving me a quizzical look. It was enough to make me blush at standing still for several seconds. Realizing that I should be moving to do something. Anything. So, studying, right? Yeah, that. Good to start with music. I need something that'll help me relax after barely avoiding that headache that my parents call a party. Yeah, let's do that. Did Nasser do the same thing? Yeah. Apparently it had something to do with Naomi somewhere else as an excuse. Mom and Dad wanted me to stay so that they'd at least have one kid around, but then I told them to stuff it and left. Fair. And not as I look at the pile of notes. My new study buddy starts to pile up on the table. Freshly retrieved from the well-worn backpack. I don't think I remember doing much of the same with my folks when that shit happened. Despite what I said, I feel a chuckle escape. In fact, pauses their latching of their guitar case, hitting me with a slight head tilt. What up? Nothing, just I lean back slightly against the table, propping my head up, face up with one hand. One time my folks threw a party, but me and Anna, oh man, that's just a universal child experience. So we went up this giant tree in the backyard and hung there for a few hours instead. Nostalgia tinges my smile as I shake my head. And we found all these acorns and we started to pelt the partygoers when it looked like they forgot we existed. But no one knew it was us for a few minutes because we were so high up. Well, so you were a shitheel even as a kid? Don't, like you weren't yourself, pirate princess. Who the fuck told you? There may have been a moment back at your house where your mom told me about your adventures as a kid when you were in the when you were in the bathroom, not at the bathroom. A single sharp, well-placed talon is pointing my way as their eyes narrow. There may be a faint blush in their cheeks that I decide not to call out. Not a word. Aye, Captain. God, you fucking bald ape! She throws a pillow at me. Shut up! I detach the offending upholstery and use it as a shield as if under bashfulness. A bit cute. Why a bit? Why slightly? Emboldened by her reaction, I decide to play with it. A bit! Come on! You think I'm not gonna use that in my ongoing arsenal? Also, you don't have to fucking say this. This line is that response. You don't have to summarize shit when you're doing it. Dread Pirate Lucy. Terror of the Sevens. Oh, come on. You think I won't be using that in me upcoming arsenal? Dread Pirate Lucy. Terror of the Seven Seas. Their harsh groan is accompanied by another pillow. This time it's used as a club as Fang steps close and uses it to beat me to death. It's Dread Pirate Captain Fang! I like how you're Dread Pirate Captain, man. You're just laying on those titles, huh? That correction bursts my control, fully laughing now as the viciously smiling terror smacks me in the face. Caught myself with both arms, trying to keep the offending blows from connecting, but failing as they hover over me, beating me repeatedly to death with a pillow. After a few more seconds, of theatrical domestic abuse, I sit on the ground panting. Hank does much the same, kneeling nearby and letting the head hang back. We share a grin. My eyes look over at my partner. Their hair is askew with the effort I put in to fight back. Stray locks frame a sharp face which... No, they don't. Fang's face is literally the same as the color of their hair because they dye it. Like, if it wasn't dyed, then yes, but it's gray on gray. The shit blends together. It does not frame anything. Their smile is soft, exuberant, and solely made for me. It confirms what I'm really thinking. I really do like Fang. As in crushing. Hard. All that matters to me right now is, sir, hold up. If you're gonna start saying shit like that, we gotta pull out the romance music. We got any good romance here? Because that's no real dedicated... Oh, here we go. Romance 1. Inko and Olivia. You know, fuck it. Fuck it. We'll roll with it. We'll fix it in post. Actually, I think I'm going to cut it here. Go for 25 minutes. We're like a third of the way through. This chapter is going well. I like the chemistry they got going. For fuck's sake. I have to say that, like, I joke about, like, minimum 6 out of 10. It might actually get better, because it's actually doing shit. You know, I often complain about, you know, I just want to say that my stool is fantastic, and the fiber in this is fantastic. Sorry. The fiber is fantastic, and my stool is amazing. You got to use different, you know, mix it up, or otherwise the repetition gets people. You get semantic satiation pretty damn fast. You got to be careful with that. You got to keep your fucking sword out. Man, I got a 6-hour video lined up with some jackass talking about Atlas Shrugged, and I don't know if that's a good idea. Man.